All right, guys, performance bagger kit number 2. The last one had the handlebars. This one is gonna make you stop a little faster. Let's check it out. On this CVO, it's got our 128 power plant with our plus 1.5 millimeter heads in it, 66 millimeter intake manifold with a 64 throttle body. It's got a 550 cam in her, and she's producing right at 148 horsepower and 149 foot-pounds of torque on this setup. Our heads, S&S cylinder, Wiseco piston. It has our gas-ported rings, S&S cam chest in here with oil pump plate. We are running the S&S premium lifters with the tappet cuffs and adjustable push rods. Nice clean setup on a stock flywheel. Okay, this one is still counterbalanced from the factory. We did not remove the counterbalancers on this setup. In the rear, we got Wilbur's suspension setup. This is the setup we do for the rider that's taking a passenger on and off bike. This system right here will auto adjust for the extra weight on the back of the motorcycle, so you're not sitting here and messing with your preload. It automatically does it once you have it set. When we do the Wilbur suspension, we contact them, we let them know the rider's weight, the passenger's weight, vehicle it's going on, and how the bike is set up. They handle the rest. We just have to set the initial preload once we get it. After that, it does all the work for passenger on and off the bike. Just like the last bike we did and had a video of, the first video, right here, you have the Kraus axle adjuster kit. Really nice. We went over all the reasons we like it before. It locks in the axle. You have the rear that pulls back. The front guy locks her down. We run it on most of the builds. Pretty much everything with heads gets that. It's an option for our stock headed motors. But if you're putting heads on the bike, we need this guy because the pull on it, the horsepower, the torque you have will actually take the stock axle and just twist it right on the dyno. Before we're off the dyno, that's already happened. Nice aftermarket oversized rotor in the rear. You can't see it. I don't know if Randy can get under the bike here, but we got the radial mounted Behringer brake tucked up underneath. So for you guys wanting to get brakes on your performance bagger, this is our go-to setup. Up front here are the rotors we do on our performance build. The high end. We run this rotor setup because the outside material and the aluminum inner hit right here. If you look, these are stops. There's a stop right there, a stop right here, a stop there. So when you hit the brakes, instead of all the force being on these little bobbins, the buttons here, they are now from the inner to the outer part of the rotor. That's where they're hitting. So the stainless steel is hitting the aluminum on the inside, and they're not gonna wear the bobbins. We've gone over that in some of our Q&A videos. It'll just wear more slap. So when this guy's jammed back and you're hitting the brakes, this bobbin, look at this. I'm gonna pull up on this guy right here. I'm pulling up as hard as I can. This bobbin is still loose, which is what you want. So when you're braking, there's no wear and tear on the bobbin, which the bobbin's still loose because it allows your rotor to go in and out and stay centered in the caliper. We got the Behringer calipers on here and the Kraus radial brake mounts. The radial brakes have the bolts come in this way. There's a lot less flex than when you have bolt this way. So this is a solid fuel. It reduces the flex, more positive fuel. They're larger volume of fluid in these cylinders on the Behringers, more stopping power. So with an oversized rotor, the Behringer oversized volume cylinders in the radial mounted caliper equates to better stopping. It's gonna have more positive fuel and the levers can engage quicker as well. Very, very nice setup. And then of course we have custom made lines so everything matches. For you guys that don't like our handlebar setup we run on, these are stock. He's gonna do some of his handlebars later. This has the GP front cartridge kit in the front end, but you can't see them because it's got the stock covers on the front. We stock these parts, we're ready to rock and roll, all right? Just ship your bike down, we'll get you taken care of. The next one we have, our performance bagger, is the guy behind me. That's gonna be the performance bagger full kit, episode number 3. This guy behind me in snake venom is gonna be your complete performance bagger. Motor, transmission, inverted front end, the whole works. But come over here while we have this torn apart, Randy. This is one of our 130 setups getting done. It's 130 cubic inch M8. We have the transmission, we've already done the transmission video of with your back cut gear so you can shift quicker. We're getting the power plant done first. Then we're gonna move to the Kraus inverted front end, the rear suspension, handlebar setup. So guys, this will be your full-blown performance bagger for the street. Video number 3 coming soon as we have this guy done. But this will be the 3rd or 4th 2021 M8 built and tuned by us. Stay tuned. If you're looking for a build or would like to get in contact with us, the easiest way to do it is to go to our website. Type in moonshineharley.com. Once again, moonshineharley.com. Go to our homepage. On the homepage, there's tabs at the top of the screen. The one in the middle says Performance Shop. When you highlight Performance Shop, a drop-down will pop up. Click on the Moonshine Horsepower button. Basically, what we need to know is how to contact you. You need to fill out your name, your phone number, and then the bike. The more info you put on here, the more prepared we are when we call you. Your current engine, current parts on the bike, because we want to know what we can continue to use in the build you're looking for, or if you need everything, what parts are going to be friendly to the build you're looking for. And then building goals, what are you looking for? What do you want us to accomplish with your bike? Put it in there. Also put the time frame, first available, you're 3-4 months out. Let us know how quickly you would like us to get to your build. And then hit that submit button. Someone from our horsepower team will call you back. So it'll either be Aaron, Nick, myself, Jamie, or maybe MVO, Michael Van Orden. One of us 4 will call you back. Our schedule is Tuesday through Saturday. All the horsepower guys, Tuesday through Saturday. The shop is open 7 days a week. And typically when you fill one of these out, it can be anywhere from 30 minutes to 48 hours to get back in contact with you. But we will. We appreciate the support. Please, if you haven't already, go to the subscribe button, click that guy. Also, you might want to click on the bell for notifications. Lets you know when we have a live event coming up on YouTube. Also lets you know when we're about to drop a brand new video. We appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for all the support. Have a good one.